So, what is up, guys? I got my little bowl of grapes here, sitting outside and enjoying the beautiful weather out. And today, I have a video, and it is from the Neville Goddard subreddit called Stop Condemning and Revise as Much as You Can by AD Historical 9880. So, it's a very important reminder for all of us, short and sweet. Stop condemning. It's extremely easy for us to get into the trap of condemnation and criticism. Even people in this community will lash out at why this or that is toxic, etc. We read an article online and we accept this as a belief, and then we start condemning. You've got to remember, everything depends upon perception. Perception is projection. Your subconscious is under compulsion to show you your beliefs. EIYPO, which stands for everyone is you pushed out. And the world is a direct mirror of you. Nothing is good or bad on its own. And there is no higher power outside of you to save you from your condemnations. There is no God outside of you to show you mercy if you accept condemnation. This is what I think people perceive as blocks. Superstitious beliefs, criticism, condemnation. All these things must be revised. We must really take this seriously and not half-ass this if we want to see results. So, Ashley Ducci says, or instead of revising every condemnation, why not just make a rule/assumption? Even though I did XYZ, people still love me. Even when I make mistakes, my desires come true. Or for instance, with dating, my SP loves how vulnerable and raw I am, loves that I'm real and raw and have ups and downs instead of condemning yourself saying you have to be perfect all the time. Gypsy Moth says, I did this at a job I wasn't particularly interested in. I was always walking in a minute or two late. And instead of beating myself up, I just thought no one minds because I'm so good at this job. And even friendly coworkers stopped making jokes about it. So this goes right in line with the previous post that I read yesterday, which is about adopting and feeling like feeling more it's more real in your imagination, in your visualizations than the 3D. Like when you start to feel like that's more real, that's when the previous person, the previous post that we went over, they said that is when she started having real success. And that's perfect. And because the thing is, as soon as you start to condemn, like with what this person's saying, now you're not living in that wish fulfilled. You are not vibing in corresponding, your energy is not in correspondence or in alignment with the inner world. It is now just reacting to the outer world. And so to be able to make these rules, it's like, you know what, even if I make little mistakes, even if I'm not perfect, even with all my flaws and imperfections, people still give me the benefit of the doubt. People still see that I have positive intentions and are able to overlook the mistakes that I make. They're able to overlook any sort of flaws in my communication, any sort of things that may not be perfect, any sort of imperfections. People overlook them. People make an exception for me. I'm the exception to the rule. I'm the exception. Like this person said, they didn't mind if I was late. Now, like this other person mentions, in dating, I think that's really good. Or in relationships in general, people will beat themselves up so much about making a mistake. It could be at work or it could be in a relationship. And if you kind of adopt the mindset that, like, you know what, life flows easily, life flows effortlessly for me, and nobody's perfect. And okay, so I made a mistake here or there. I sent the wrong thing. I said the wrong thing. It didn't come out right. I didn't get back to this person in a as timely manner as I would have liked. It's just, instead of now going into the doomsday gloom about, oh, well now, and condemning the situation like, oh, well now they'll never want to pursue the relationship, or now they're never going to want to respond, or now they see me. It's like, no, it's like, I think everybody does understand. People have to understand, look, we are all human beings. We're not robots. We're not perfect. And so when you go in with that positive mindset, and it's you emit this positive vibe and this positive expectation, a lot of people that are really successful, I mean, like I said, nobody's perfect. So you'll see these people and they're able to do this and that, and everybody loves them, and it's all this. Maybe they have an amazing dating life, or they're super successful, and they're not perfect, man. Like, they're making mistakes all the time. Maybe they're not making as bad mistakes as other people make, or maybe maybe people just sheerly overlook it because of their charm, or because people can sense that they have this air of carefreeness about them, or a lightness about them, and people are forgiving. That's a great thing. People are forgiving of me. People are very forgiving of any mistakes I make. People are forgiving of me. People know that they see the best in me, as I see the best in people, and people have positive expectations from me. I give people I leave people with a positive experience, even if I make mistakes, even though I'm not perfect. I still leave people with a positive experience, and people still love me. Anyways, guys, keeping it short and sweet as I can today, and I love you guys. Give me a comment, drop me a like if you guys found this helpful. Hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys soon.